So you ever wonder why it is that right after you get something set up and ready to do, everything falls apart? Well, I checked my stash and I don't have another set of 155s. So I'm out in the shop and today I'm going to be setting up the Sprint X for my wife. So that way both the Vortex, which is hanging over there on the wall, and the new Sprint X will be set up for her. The idea is we can take the seat, which she likes this seat, she likes the mesh seat that's on the Sprint X. And essentially the Sprint X is the same frame as the Vortex. So all of the underneath components are virtually the same, and the seat mounts the same way on both trikes. So I'll be able to take the seat from this one, and let me see, it's got overexposure. I'll have to figure out how this stuff works. Oy.
After a couple of hours editing video that I thought was going to be all about changing the trikes to fit us just like I wanted, I realized that no one wants to hear about all the maintenance details. Just get to the ride.
You need to put that in there. So, I've just taken a ride with the ELB and made some determinations about the trikes. It looks like I'm going to set up all of the really bad stuff on her trike, and I'm going to take all of the good stuff. So I think I'll probably end up with the Vortex frame with the shifters and the 26 wheel for a while until I get a 700, I think.
Once again, the best laid plans. This was an unsuccessful day of riding. Neither trike was set up the way the ELB needed them to perform a proper test. Back to the shop to get everything fixed.
So for now, I'm just going to take it out, do my 5-mile loop that I normally do, and see how it rides. Okay, a couple of things I noticed right off. First of all, there's no place for me to carry a camera. Also, I stretched out the frame a little bit. On an ice trike, you can stretch out the frame a little bit because I wanted to get the seat in the furthest, most reclined position. So that did a couple of things. First of all, it allowed me to get the seat in the most reclined angle. However, where the seat curves back, this part hits me pretty much right between the shoulder blades, and it put all the pressure right there on my back. So I'm gonna have to find that angle of adjustment that allows my back to fit in this chair better, or I may have to add some padding under the lumbar or something like that to see if I can get that to work out.
Okay, here I go again. All the boring technicalities of setting up a new trike. Just get to the ride.
Okay, this is a fun day today. You're going out on the trail with the trike and gonna take a real ride today, and got it all packed up. Now remember, I talked about this on the last one. I don't have a very good way to carry the camera to where I can get to it easily, so I've rearranged the bag setup just a little bit to see if I can change that. Okay, so here I am at the park and waiting on everyone else to get here, and I wanted to show you the setup that I have on the trike. Here you have this old office chair foam thing. Now this is the first day I'm using it, so I'm gonna see how it works out. Looks like my other triking friends are here. All right, so here we are out cruising on the Virginia Capitol Trail, and just coming up on, I think we're coming up on Charles City here in a little bit. Started out at 4 Mile Creek. It is a beautiful day, but this is what it looks like from a trike view on the trail. on candid camera. So we had a roadie pass us a while ago, said we looked like a motorcycle gang. We told him we were a motorcycle gang. So I was sitting here editing video and I realized I hadn't done a wrap-up of the ride yesterday. I looked at the statistics this morning and it shows that I was actually 1.5 miles per hour slower on the Sprint than I have been on my 700. Now I've been riding my 700 for several years and I'm very comfortable with it. It's set up to me. The Sprint still is giving me a couple of issues because of cabling and the derailleur not shifting properly and doing that kind of thing. And so actually it was about 1.5 miles slower on that, being 13 miles an hour for the same ride. So that's all. Thanks for watching, and until next time, cheers.